Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Trina, and you're watching The Drama Queen on Miss Drama TV. Money over everything, that's my attitude. Still the baddest bitch in the game, that's my attitude. Talk to your man when I get ready, that's my attitude. Have 'em blowing stacks, I ain't petty, that's my attitude. Yeah.
It's your one and only Drama Queen. Of course, I'm here with the very talented and lovely Trina, talking about her upcoming album, Amazing, which I heard was amazing. I've seen some snippets and heard the track listing. You've enlisted a lot of people who are not only supporters, but actually do very well with you. I've seen snippets with Nicki Minaj. I've seen snippets with, you guys seem to be like really close, which is awesome. The fact that sisters can get along in that sense and be in the same industry and whatnot. Life Jennings. You have a lot of heat makers on this album. Talk about your direction with it and why, particularly, you picked some of the choices that we mentioned.
With this album, it's my fifth album, and I wanted to just have fun. I wanted to be able to step outside the box a little bit. I wanted to show I've grown. I wanted to show that growth and that versatility. And I went in the studio basically in control with the producers. Like, send me something that you would not expect me to do. And let's have a great time. Send me something that's different than I've ever done previous on the 4 albums. And that's what this album was really all about, because I've done numerous 4 albums worth of hip-hop records, from remixes to my own albums. And it's easy to go in the studio and do that. So now I've kind of past it a little. So I wanted to challenge myself and say, how would you sound if you did like a pop sound record or a different type of track or something real up-tempo or out of your element? And that's kind of the direction I took in the studio this time.
Right. And we're able to see that, again, this album. It has the title of Amazing. I'm hearing great things about it. You did take that new direction. Talk about the new direction overall for Trina now, because I see that you've always been a model-esque person. You've been very, expressive in the way that you dress and the way that you rhyme. Talk about these other ventures that you're getting in. You have a lip gloss that I'm hearing a lot about, and talk about some of the other ventures that you've been getting into.
It's just really a fun thing, to actually grow and to become more than an artist and to become a businesswoman. And after being in the business for so long, you start searching for the business aspects of it, because you are a brand and you need to make sure you capitalize off of that. I had a chance to work and do a clothing line and a perfume, and I'm actually forming with a new company now to take it to the next level. The company I was with before, I wasn't loving everything that they were doing, and I think that was really important to me, is that I love to buy clothes and I love to buy stuff that is perfect for me. And I wanted to show that, like, when I put out a line, that it's kind of representing something that I would love and that it's fitting and it's for women, voluptuous and curvy, and that, because that's the thing. And a lot of stuff that I like to buy sometimes is not for the curvy women, so I wanted to produce something for that. And it's been really interesting. I'm really excited with the new stuff that I've been seeing lately. I got a chance to do a cosmetic line, which is the lip gloss is the first thing I'm going to put out, which comes out next month. Amazing, by Trina. And it was really fun. It was a different phase for me to do like a makeup, anything that was towards makeup. I love makeup. I love the girly stuff, the eyeshadows and the glosses and the whole thing. And when I got a chance to actually do it myself and to see how it's done, I was really excited. And I was like, wow, this could be me. I can't believe it's my gloss. And, it was one of them things, and it was really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. And I think it's just about growing and going to the next level and the next phase of your life. And it's more than just music. It's so much more, because you're a woman and you're inspirational and you're motivated. So you want to do different things outside of the box. And I think that's the phase that I'm in at this moment.
Now, talking about being outside the box, are you going to be dabbling in any type of reality show situation? I've heard some rumors or conversations about that. Is that something where Trina's going to be involved in?
I am shooting a show. I'm really excited about it. I'm not allowed to say the name of it, though, and I'm not allowed to really get into it because it's in the first phase of it. But it's really just to show over the years what I've done and how much I've done and how much I work, because you don't really get to see that. I mean, just buying a CD doesn't tell the story. It only just lets you hear music, and it's like a one-phase situation on every album. And now that I'm on my 5th album, and the story is so huge, and it gets to show behind the scenes me, what I do regularly, like what I'm like when I'm with my family, what I do when I'm on the road, how hard I work behind the scenes, me working with my artists, me having my personal life and my personal time, and the stuff that I love to do when it's not performing or when I'm not doing music. And it's really interesting. It's a different phase to have cameras in your face all day and capturing all those moments. But it's a lot of beautiful moments.
And I'm sure there'll be a little bit of spicy moments. There's going to be the heat of the moment.
It's always spicy moments. I mean, because in a regular life, it's always spice. And there's always drama. And there's always situations. And I'm no different from nobody else. I'm a regular person.
So you didn't tone it down per se, or just kind of make it like
I have
PG.
Good days, bad. I have the time when I walk into the office and everything is not right and the staff is not right and things is not going away. And I'm a perfectionist. I like things to go a certain way because I work so hard. So it's moments I'm coming into the office and we got this whole media meeting and it's an album coming out and why isn't this done? And that you want to make sure it's on point because it's me and all guys at the label. So that's a fight itself with the woman and all these guys, this male testosterone, and they don't want to listen. And why does it take you an hour to get dressed? It takes us 10 minutes. It's a difference, you know. So all that I have to exhale. I get a moment to exhale.
Right. Yeah, that sounds definitely the woman's perspective coming off from that. And you mentioned, you know, we will get to see the side, the full circle of Trina, not just the one-dimensional side. So I guess we're going to be seeing more of the personal side as far as your interactions with, you know, the man that you tend to shy away from when we talk about it publicly. You always get this little tinge in your face when you talk about him. Like, I can't say his name.
You know what? It's not. It's just that, you know, I'm being an artist and being in the industry, everything is upfront. And people have all these different perceptions. And whether it's music or an interview or a photo shoot or whatever, it's oh, she's on a photo, she's on the cover of a magazine, everything got to be exposed. And most of the time, me walking into a photo shoot, I don't want to be exposed. This is what the magazine require. And sometimes it's a little annoying. So I want to show the side of me that, like, this is my ideas. This is my thought. This is how I would do it. This is my personal. And because everything is so upfront, my personal side, I tend to shy away from it, honestly, but it's just because it's so personal, and I just love that moment, and I just love how it's just that when you say it, it's just this thing that's like,
and I see it. I think we all see it, but everything.
It's one of them things because, you know, people just go and
it's called love.
Love. Aw, Jesus. But it's just one of them things, you know, and I mean, I'm not running or hiding my relationship. You see it. If you see it, it's out there. I just don't just blabble about it.
Right.
You know, it's kind of.
Don't want to lose the essence of what it's all about.
I love those personal sacred
moments. And when we love you, of course, and before we go, I definitely want to delve into some just hip-hop thoughts because, you know, the hip-hop community is definitely watching you as being one of the icons in hip-hop. First thing, talk about, Diddy made a comment, and I'm stating this partly because of the fact you are the Miami queen, princess, whatever you want to call it. You rep very hard for your town. He named Rick Ross as the new Biggie. How do you feel about that?
Wow, that's a lot. I mean, I love Biggie. I mean, I think Biggie was like phenomenal artist, and that's some big shoes to follow up in. I love Rick Ross. I think Ross is extremely talented. He's such a great artist. He's so defined as a great artist. He's lyrical, and he's a hard worker. You know, he's fairly new in the business, but got his feet in the ground. He's Rick Ross, the boss. I just feel, you know, like consistently to work and to work hard and to continue to do his thing. I mean, I would not say, you know. I mean, I feel like he's his own person, defined in a way. He's his own character, his own being, and, you know, he's big and he's a big boss. And, you know, I can see from Diddy working with Biggie probably the same aspect, the same work, the same fight, the same grind, the same go hard, the same lyrical content, you know. But I mean, Biggie was a beast,
right?
You know what I mean, a beast. And I mean, I love Ross. I think he's beastie. I think he's a beast, you know. But I just, you know, I think they're two different people. But I think that he's definitely could be in that lane of being that because he's a great artist. He's a great artist.
Okay, so you definitely co-sign him, but not necessarily want to give him that title as yet. Is that accurate?
I mean, I'll co-sign. I can't give that title. I think you have to. It's like, you know, you got to continue to do your thing and you got to continue to prove yourself. But don't get it twisted. He's super talented. He's super lyrical. He's super definitely in the race of the challenge. And I think he could hold his own. I think he could hold it down. He could be that dude. He's that dude. And, you know, and from the South, from Miami. And he's the big dude from the South. He's holding that down. He's done that. Like, he's definitely the boss of it. Definitely.
And then before we go, just another question. definitely the hip hop community wants to know this as well. Your top 5 MCs, have they changed? Because I know all hip hop asked you this, and I think we want an update from you.
Because I probably got a different. Let's see, my top 5 MCs.
Yes.
Right now, current, today.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it. Forever.
Wow.
Past, present, future.
I must keep Biggie in there because I love Biggie. Okay. Like, he's definitely one of those guys. I would say Ross. Definitely Jay-Z. That's 3. I'm gonna say I'll say T.I.
Okay.
I'll say Trick. I'm gonna say Trick Daddy.
Okay.
Yes.
And how is Trick Daddy? Have you had any conversations with him?
He's great. I don't really get to see Trick a lot. I'm constantly working on the road with him, but he's in Miami. He's doing great. I mean, I did a record for his last album. I don't know if he's currently in the studio at this moment, but I mean, you know, we like a family. I see him. It's always gonna be the same thing, the same love. I shot the That's My Attitude video. He cooked food and sent it over, so it was a great thing. You know, we always got that same kind of family bond thing. So it's beautiful.
So future things, just promote this wonderful album that's coming out.
The album, amazing, in stores, May 4th. I'm super excited. Get the album. It's the evolution of me. It's a Bad Chick Holiday, May 4th. I got the first single with Diddy and Carrie Hilson. I got Life Jenna's on the album. Of course, Monica, she's on the album on 2 records. The Always Love version, part 1 to part 2, which is, it's like a thin line between love and hate. Always is the I love my man. And I Want It All on the album is, did you just try me kind of thing? And I'm just about to get you. It's that record that ladies, when your man ain't acting right, you could just go there. And that's that kind of record. I have Nicki Minaj, of course, and Lady Star on the same record. It's just I wanted this whole girl vibe to where we're different girls, different places. I'm Southern, Nicki's from up here, and Lady Star is Jamaican. It's a whole nother flavor. And together it's like three women banging it out. And it's kind of one of them records. And I love that. I have Flo Rida on the album. It's a whole different version, a different type of record. And I have the record that was co-written by Lady Gaga and Kalina, which is the Let Them Girls Fight. And that's a whole different level. So, you know, I just the whole thing of versatility for this album. Get the album. It's amazing. May 4th is in stores. It's crazy. I'm excited. I'm happy. You should be happy. And
sounds like a classic to me.
yes.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me. Of course, this is one and only Drama Queen. Make sure you check it out. Trina, amazing. That's what it is.
Miss Drama. Make sure you check it out. Don't touch that dial. Don't change it. Keep it up. She got all the drama and all the dirt and the juice.
Love it.
I'm filthy rich. My money talk loud as shit. I don't hear you hoes. Here, let me turn it down a bit. I feel like I'm the shit. I feel like run this shit. I'm about to marry my money. I'm so in love with it, yeah.